Remember back in February, Zelenskyy shows up looking like a bum, all this other kind of stuff. Within 5 minutes, him and J.D. Vance are going back and forth, and Donald Trump goes, "You need to shut your mouth. You don't have the cards. You've got nothing. You've got nothing. Without us, you've got nothing." Like all that kind of stuff. They kick him out, right? All right, well, here's Zelenskyy arriving at the White House. First of the positive signs was Zelenskyy showed up in an actual suit, a Ukrainian-style suit, but a suit nonetheless. Let's give credit where it's due. It's kind of hard to see it over the vehicle right this second. But
world leaders gathered here today.
there we go. Pause. All right, there you go. All right, so, and again, body language and everything is key in these meetings, okay? Donald Trump was friendly with Zelenskyy during this time. They were friendly. They were patting each other on the back. They were laughing, all this other kind of stuff. Body language is key. Todd, you said this yesterday. Don't get it twisted that this is the first time that they've spoken. He was on the phone with Zelenskyy the second he left Alaska after talking to Putin.
Yep.
All right. He already told Zelenskyy, you ain't getting in NATO and you're going to have to give back Crimea and all this other stuff. Like, you're not going to get everything you want. Zelensky's still there. Okay. Body language is everything here. All right. I want to bring to everybody's attention this photo. And the reason I want to bring everybody's attention to the photo is because everybody is kind of like just jumping over this thing. Like, here we go. All right. This is a moment that everybody's jumping over. And this is why this is a big deal. This is everybody that is involved in this photo right here. You've got President of Ukraine, UK Prime Minister, France, Germany, Italy, President of Finland, President of the European Commission, and the NATO Secretary General. This, and we looked it up, like the White House verified it, we verified it, we looked it up. This is a moment that has never happened in history, where you have so many world leaders all in one place at one time in the personal office of another world leader, i.e. the President of the United States. This is something that has never happened ever in the history of America. This is something that I don't think many people ever thought would happen. And this picture alone, whether you hate what the deal is going to be or whether you love what the deal is going to be, the fact that this picture happened is a testament to America being back. And it's a testament to people respecting America again. It's a testament to the fact of daddy's home. Donald Trump is their daddy. America is the daddy of every single, not the big brother to protect everybody from all this stuff. No. We are their daddy. Their daddy. And they know it. And they showed up when daddy called like that, because you do what daddy tells you to do. And daddy said, get your butt over here. We got to have a talk. And this photo will go down in the history books, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me when I tell you this. This photo will go down in history because this is what ultimate power, authority, and respect looks like. And if you agree with that, I want to get some American flags blowing up in the chat right now, because this photo is iconic. This photo will be in the history books. I promise you.
Well,
because
yeah.
there's going to be an end to this war, and it's going to be because of Donald Trump.
So
now we can go back to the video.
Yeah, if you're a world leader and you're looking at the last 4 years and go, well, this guy was a freaking recluse, like a cockroach. He only came out when the lights were turned off. And now you've got this president that is making drastic, unseen, unprecedented changes in a very short amount of time. You got two options. Either you don't show up, and if it all works out, you get left behind, or you show up just in case this dude knows what the hell he's doing. So, yeah,
you know what this picture reminds me of, and it's a very powerful picture. Just like you said, Graham's going to go down in the history book. It reminds me of like a mafia set. Like you have the Godfather sitting in front of me here. You have the other mob bosses there. Then you have all the lieutenants in the background over there waiting. So the Godfather can give like the instructions, okay, you guys are open to make deals now. I mean, it literally reminds me of the Godfather. It literally does. Like he's making all the decisions here, and they're all waiting for him to do it.
Nope, I agree. All right, now we got the internet working, or the StreamYard working back up. Let's go through the clips here. Some of these you've seen. I really want to get into what the president said this morning, so let's roll through this stuff. Let's go.
Well, I know Ukrainian people. I've known many over the years. They're great people. They're smart. They're energetic. They love their country. I mean, they love their country, and we want to get this war ended. That's all I can do. I love the Ukrainian people, but I love all people. I love the Russian people. I love them all. I want to get the war stopped. Very important.
All right, so that's it. This is Donald Trump's point behind this. At the end of the day, yes, it's good for America, but he wants to end people dying across the board, okay? This is Donald Trump, in my opinion. Yes, he is America first, always. But America is supposed to be like we're supposed to be the boss in all this stuff. Like, we're supposed to be the ones not by troops on the ground, so calm the crap down. That's not what I'm saying. But we're supposed to be the nation that all the other nations look up to. As Cat Williams would say, screw you, we're better than you. like we're Americans. The end. We are the best. We are the champions, my friends. Shut your stupid mouth and listen to what we have to say. Because we'll drop a nuke on you. All right, either way, let's keep on. Let's play it. You're welcome.
But we're going to work with Ukraine. We're going to work with everybody, and we're going to make sure that if there's peace, the peace is going to stay long term. This is very long term. We're not talking about a 2-year peace, and then we end up in this mess again. We're going to make sure that everything's good. We'll work with Russia. We're going to work with Ukraine, and we're going to make sure it works. And I think if we can get to peace, it's going to work. I have no doubt about it.
All right, let's keep going. Again, we're going to run through some of this stuff because we got big things to talk about at the end. So let's keep going. This was all of them together. Again, symbolism is everything. This is the insider stuff that we're trying to tell you guys in politics. Symbolism is everything. All of them standing together for photo ops and all of this other kind of stuff. If this was a tense meeting, this would not be happening, okay? The symbolism of this, that they are all standing together in this, I am telling you, this peace deal is going to happen. I'm telling you, it is already, I think they've got agreed in principle already. Like, I really do. I really believe that. I really believe Russia, Putin's got it. He's like, okay, all right, I see in principle, all right, the bullet points. Zelensky's got it. All right, I see in principle the bullet points. They would not be getting ready to have this next meeting if they didn't at least agree in principle to this stuff. They're already there. We don't have to play this, but let's just keep going to the next one. Let's go. All right, this is Trump basically saying we're going to come to a resolution today. Well, we're not messing around. Let's play.
We will come to a resolution today, I think, on almost everything, including probably the security. And that's pretty much the story.
All right, so he keeps talking about security. Donald Trump has already clarified today that there will be no troops on the ground in Ukraine or Russia, the end. So go ahead and stop. Go ahead and stop because everybody's like, there's no troops. Stop. That's not happening. I do think that we're going to provide security, though. I think that we're probably I think you're going to see European troops on ground in Ukraine and Russia, and I think you're going to see American oversight. Not just with the actual how things are constructed. You'll probably see air support and things like that, I think, for security purposes and stuff. All right, this is the president of Finland basically dropping a truth bomb. It's really short, but listen to this.
I think in the past 2 weeks, we've probably had more progress in ending this war than we have in the past 3.5 years.
Yep, well, we all knew that.
Again. Can we get some American flags for President Trump, man? They know. They know. Now, here's the prime minister of, who is this? Italy. Yep. Saying that something's changed. I wonder what's changed, but here we go. Play it.
Something is changing. Something has changed thanks to you. Thanks also to the stalling in the battlefield, which was achieved with the bravery of Ukrainians and with the unity that we all provided to Ukraine. So something is.
Whatever.
The first part, that's a double take. She says the first part in the beginning because she knows it's true, and then she's got to play the politics. And Ukraine, because Ukraine's sitting right across the thing.
But according to the to the left, this is all worthless. It's all it's all blabber.
Well,
So-
because the left wants war.
no, absolutely.
There's not as much money in war. Here you go, wall-to-wall coverage. The whole world was watching this. Again, do you really think that Donald Trump would do this if he didn't pretty much know the way it would fall? Todd, it's kind of like they taught us back in recruiter school, right? Like you're given an applicant 3 choices and you make them think that they're making a choice, but
Yeah.
you're really just guiding
You
them to make the
always,
choice
yeah,
you
you
want
always
them to
control
make.
the ball, but you let them think they're holding it. It's like one of my
Correct.
go-to is like, hey, I have appointment dates on Monday or Wednesday. Which one would you like to come to? Instead of saying, what day would you like to come? And then they control it.
Yeah. In other words, the meeting's happening. You showing up. Which
Yeah.
one?
Yeah,
Which one
you
is
want?
it? Which one you want to do? All right.
sure.
So anyway, all right, let's keep going. All right, this is Zelenskyy post meeting. Let's go through this. There we go.
Thank you so much. I think that we had very good conversation with President Trump,
Very good.
and it really was the best one. Maybe the best one will be in the future, but it was really good, and we spoke about very sensitive points. Thank you so much.
There you go. The best one's going to be in the future. That's Zelenskyy giving a nod that another one's going to happen. Again, just there you go. The comparisons. These are 3 days apart. There's Putin on the left, Zelenskyy on the right. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Is this? Here we go. This is Donald Trump saying that he called Putin in the middle of these in the middle of these meetings. The meetings were going so well that he calls Putin in the middle. And we are headed towards a meeting between Putin and Zelenskyy. Play this.
This was a meeting unlike anything we have ever really seen at the White House. President Trump played host to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and 7 other European leaders, all focused on a peace deal for Ukraine.
We've had a very successful day thus far.
Pause this. Crap. This is just a recap. Let's move on to the next one here.
All right, this is
All right, here we go. All right, so this is the other thing. All right, and so this is what Jack does a good job here. He talks about there's politics in every country. Okay, and what people don't realize is Trump is having to navigate Ukraine, the EU, and Russia, but he's not having to just navigate Putin. He's having to navigate the fact that Putin's got the left and the right on his side in Russia as well. Jack does a really good job here. Let's play this.
Break, Jack. Let's take a second and go to that. You've seen the killing up front and personal. You took one of those long train rides. You've been to Odessa, which it should not be lost on people. The Russians failed to take. Given where the battle lines are right now, where the Russian army is right now, compared to this big dispute of the territories, where do you see? Is Putin showing any give it all, or is he asking this all from the Ukrainians, sir?
Well, Steve. What I would say to everyone on this is to understand that in the Russian political system, Vladimir Putin sits in the middle, because there are people to his hard right that are saying, what are you doing sitting down with the Americans? What are you doing even agreeing to one of these things which they've blown through in the past, whether it be the Budapest memorandum, whether it be Minsk 1, whether it be Minsk 2. You need to sit down there, take all the way up to and including Odessa, the entire coastline, and then maybe allow them to have a bit of a rump state. So there's a huge hard line in Russia that's actually against these talks because they want them to go the whole way.
So again, that is honest truth. And I think a lot of times we forget about that stuff because we just see it from our perspective. Mm-hmm. Donald Trump, and that's why Donald Trump has said, I thought this was going to be the easy one, but it actually is the most complicated one, because it's not just Putin wants to do this. And again, this is not me saying Putin's a good guy. He's not. Zelensky's not a good guy either. What I'm saying is Trump has got to get something put across that Putin can get sold in Russia in the first part.